Now, I know what you're thinking. An Origins mod review? I thought you were done with those. Well, this video has an actual reason behind it. I'm not just going over some Origins that I think are cool. And if you want to know the reason, are you kidding me? And if you want to know the reason, either skip to the end or watch till the end. I don't really care. Alright, first one is Drowned. I really like this one. It's a Trident expert. If you have a Trident, you deal 2 extra damage with it. Guardians don't attack you. You deal more damage while in the water. I take damage in the sunlight. I'm slow, even in the water. And there's this little Trident meter by my hunger bar. I actually don't know what that does. I press G and it... I don't know. Alright, now that I've got myself a helmet, another thing of this Origin is that it can use the enchantments Channeling and Riptide even without the rain. At least that's what it says it does. I don't seem to be able to use Riptide. Oh, hello, creeper. Yeah, it says it right here. Doesn't really work, but I'm sure that can be fixed. Alright, this next one is the Decor Warrior. So, forgot to mention, I'm using the added Origins mod created by the wonderful Malk X. He did a Halloween update, and these Origins are actually really good. So as the Decor Warrior, you can press G and summon a circle of instant harming that, kills everything in sight, even yourself. You're also a vegetarian, have natural defense, and you eat a lot. Next up is the Decor Warrior. Unlike the Decor Warrior, it doesn't have that big ol' splash damage thing. Both of them are better at combat, melee attacks, but this Decor Warrior, instead of killing everyone with magic, you can press G and give yourself Strength 6. Oh! Alright, after the Decor Warrior, we have Rat. You can be a rat. So, you're tiny, you're fast. I guess you fall slowly. That's pretty good for someone who's tiny. Never mind, it's just perceived slowness of falling. And supposedly, you're able to smell food good enough to eat it. Yeah, look. I pressed G and my hunger bar filled up, even though I didn't eat the steak. That is very strange. Also new to the small guy's Origins is the roachest. You're basically just a little roach. I think you're, like, just a little bit taller than the inchling. You have natural armor, more health than the rat, and you don't take damage from potion effects. After the roachest, we have the Decor Water Mage. This one is actually the most powerful out of all of these. You'll see what I mean. I have 5 extra hearts, and even though my hunger goes down quickly, it's not that bad of a handicap to, Okay, it's not the punches that do more damage, but when you press G, you shoot like 6 arrows at once, and they're most definitely going to kill whatever you're shooting at. Alright, after that is the Decor Healer. It's pretty much all in the name. It's a vegetarian. I think most of these Origins are vegetarian. Most of the human-like Origins are vegetarian. But basically, as the healer, you're able to press G and you get the same kind of area as the Decor Warrior, except anyone standing in it gets regeneration 3. Alright, next up we have the Zephyl. It likes fire. You deal more damage when you're on fire. If you press G, you can dash forwards. Oh. Okay. Poison 5 for being in the water? I was wondering why nothing was happening at first. Guess you have to be in it for a few seconds. And then if you press H, or that's my secondary key, you heal yourself a little bit. And then one very similar to the zephyl is the exestrio? Exestrio? I don't know. It's basically the same thing, except it's faster and it doesn't like lava. Ooh. It doesn't take any fall damage. Yeah, the zephyl takes fall damage, even though it jumps really high. Alright, after that we have the illusionist. It's basically one of the pillager guys that never got released in the game. Yeah, look at all the hearts I have. If you press G, you can levitate for about 5 seconds, so I guess it's a good escape plan. Secondary ability, you summon illusionists to distract your enemies, even though you don't look anything like them. Villagers don't like you don't like water, and you take a bunch of extra damage from projectiles. Alright, this next one is called the Necromancer. So, you don't take any damage from mobs. For some reason they still want to attack you, but you don't take any damage from them. But if you press the primary key, or G, a zombie summons, and if you press it again, a skeleton summons. I don't know why they attack me. I don't take any damage from them. Now they're attacking each other. These are supposed to help you, so I guess if you summon them and run away, they would attack other mobs. You take more damage from everything. You can't mine stone without strength, and mobs can't hurt you. Alright, this next one is the Decor Healer. The first one was the Decor Healer. They're kind of two different factions. They have better healing properties, but the Decor Healer can heal from a much wider area. There we go. Look at all that. And you get regeneration too, which isn't bad at all. Alright, next one is Buried. I really like this one. You're not supposed to be above ground. If you can see the sky, you're blinded. You have blindness. You can't withstand the sun after living in the ground for so long. You can only see and walk in the night. What I really like is this berry punch. Mobs do attack this guy, but all you have to do is punch them once and they go 5 blocks under the ground. Alright, after the Buried is the Pumpkineer. It's kind of similar to the Necromancer in that you can summon pumpkin mobs to help you fight players. And actually, these pumpkin mobs don't attack you, which is good. Any mob that you punch will actually get blindness, and that's the same with the player too. Anything you punch will get blindness, and in the case of mobs, I guess they just won't follow you. And in the case of players, they'll just, they'll get blindness. As this Pumpkineer, you take less damage from mobs. Would you like to blow up? Okay, now that I'm down 1 heart, I can show you that you can only regenerate health when you kill something or someone. Okay, seriously guys. There we go. And I just got that heart back. Alright, and the last origin from this added origins pack is the Jump Scar. You jump scare everyone. So basically when you press G, you dash and inflict blindness, and when you punch someone, they get teleported to the Nether, essentially killing them. So yeah, anything I punch goes to the Nether. Of course, this has a very long recharge, so that's good. And if I press G, I dash forwards, and this wide, bright blindness effect is put all over the mobs. So, why did I show all of these mobs to you? Well, for a while, I've been wanting to make an Origins SMP. Whenever the Origins mod started to die down, I figured, what's the point? But I think the whole SMP idea, just having people who live on a world, would be really cool. And the Origins mod would only add to it. So, I'm gonna try to get in contact with creators and friends alike to join this new Empire's SMP-esque kind of world. On this server, I really only want people who want to make content, and that could be either them making a time lapse of building a house or just going to war, starting conflict, you know, not real conflict, hopefully. I think the whole idea of this world that everyone has their own base, it would be really cool. And, I'm kind of struggling for content ideas. So having a survival series would be really good for me. And the Origins mod with multiple people would just add to it.